Michelangelo was born on March 6, 1475, in Caprice, Italy. His parents were Francesca de Neri and Ludovico di Leonardo. Michelangelo's mother passed away when he was just 6 years old. Soon after, he became interested in art, and when he was 13, he apprenticed for painter Domenico. There, Michelangelo was exposed to the technique of fresco. He later on studied cadavers for the insight in anatomy, which played a big part into creating his style. Michelangelo was commissioned by Pope Girardo to fresco the vault of the Sistine Chapel. This technique had to be done with a very meticulous hand. The plaster had to be wet, so the painter had to paint fast enough to get the image on the wall before it dried. This requires the painter to know exactly how much he can paint in that day. This work of magnificent art took 4 years to complete, from year 1508 to 1512. Angelo was also a magnificent sculptor. He actually preferred to sculpt rather than paint. His sculpture David is a 17-foot marble statue of a male standing nude. This sculpture represents the biblical hero David. Originally commissioned as a series of statues to be placed along the roofline of the east end of the Florence Cathedral. Instead, the statue was placed in a public square outside the Palazzo del Signoria, where it was unveiled on September 8, 1504. Leonardo da Vinci was born on April 15, 1452, in Vinci, Italy. The love child of a respected notary and a young peasant woman, he was raised by his father, Ser Piero, and his stepmothers. At age 14, Leonardo da Vinci apprenticed with artist Vercaccio. Leonardo was a man of many talents. Along with painting and sculpting, he was a mathematician and inventor. Leonardo da Vinci created many works of art that are still considered to be the greatest, like the Mona Lisa. It is said to be a portrait of Lisa Garthandi. It is said to be painted between 1503 and 1506, but was not recovered until after his death. It is now property of the French Republic and is on display at the Louvre Museum. Another one of Leonardo's works that is still influential today is The Last Supper, although it is in very bad condition due to the age and the elements in which it was held and stored. The Last Supper portrays the reaction given by each apostle when Jesus said one of them would betray him. Leonardo began the Last Supper in 1495 and finished it in 1498. Leonardo da Vinci and Michelangelo had many things in common, but it has been said that the two despised one another. Michelangelo preferred to make marble sculptures, as Leonardo preferred to paint. They both used the fresco technique in their paintings. In Leonardo's painting, each person had their own personality, and the women were very feminine. However, in Angelo's painting, the women are very masculine and everyone kind of blends together. You can tell in these pictures who painted what picture. Michelangelo's women were very manly, with large arms and a whole manly physique. However, Da Vinci's women were very soft and with small physiques and soft eyes.